Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Catherine Sullivan, CEO and founder of Marketing Solved, and I'm super happy to have you guys here today. I'm going to bring you 3 breaking industry trends that you need to know about as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, or as a fellow marketer, because these trends are telling us what the people want. And that's so important for us to know because this industry is always changing. It's such a fast-paced industry that we need to stay on top of what's working now, what people are saying they like, so that we can leverage it for our businesses. And it's going to help you establish yourself as a leader in your industry, and it's going to help you set yourself apart from the competition. And that's always important in business. So the very first trend I want to share with you just came out yesterday, and it's a big one. It blew my mind. And that is that there are now over 1 billion hours of video being watched on YouTube every single day. That's amazing, guys. That tells us people are watching video every day on YouTube. So my first question to you is, are you on YouTube? Are you leveraging that platform? Now, you can do this with your own YouTube channel, right? You can start sharing your value, sharing your expertise, showcasing your products, showcasing your services. Take a peek around, look at what other people are doing in your industry, and see how you can do it differently, but start breaking into that space. We know with that many views every single day, your customers, your potential customers, they're spending their time on that platform, so you have to be there. And then the second thing that I think you should look at doing on YouTube is looking into it as an advertising platform. We know your customers are there. Why not utilize it to get in front of them in the advertising space? It's going to be easier than you maintaining a YouTube channel, but it's also going to help you break in to this amazing platform with this incredible viewership. So if you haven't gotten on YouTube yet, or you've thought there's no value in it, I highly recommend that you take some time and you explore it and test it out and see if you can make it work for your business. I think you're going to be really surprised with the results. And one more thing to remember is with YouTube, they have some big plans. They want to make sure that they're keeping people on their site as long as possible, and they're going to be releasing a lot of new features in the upcoming months and years in order to do that. And with that kind of statistic, it doesn't lie. It tells us that that's where people want to spend their time. And as a business owner, you have to meet customers where they are. And right now, sounds like that's YouTube. So the second industry trend that I thought I had to share with you, and one that's kind of gone over my head, is that there are now 98 million people listening to podcasts. Podcasts! I had no idea. But apparently, podcasting has just continued to increase in popularity, and to the point where now there's 98 million people listening to podcasts. So I'm not saying go out there and create your own podcast, although if that's been something you've thought about doing, I would absolutely say go for it. It sounds like it might be something that can work really well for you. And what you can start doing is look around podcasts, because what's great is with podcasts, there's so many different categories and so many different niches that what that means is, again, for you as a business owner, if you don't have a podcast, what about being an expert on someone else's podcast? Someone else who has a listener base that's similar to your potential customer. That could be really, really valuable for you. Getting in front of an existing audience who's already said they're interested in this type of industry or content, and then you can establish yourself as an expert and really start getting some more exposure. And there's another idea I have for you. Why not become a sponsor? Why not advertise on these podcasts? We know that podcasters generate revenue significantly from the ads that they're able to place and the sponsors that they're able to get. So again, if you want to get in front of those 98 million listeners, check out podcasts. Now I want you to go back to marketingsolved.com. On the blog, we're going to have a supplemental list of podcasts and the different niches and categories that you can start looking into to see how you can leverage this for your business. So don't forget to read that and grab that list. Now finally, I saved the best for last because this is the one I'm the most excited about, because I've been saying it for years. And it's an article that I read on Marketing Land. And it's actually an older article, but I want to read it to you directly, because I think this tells us which way we need to start going when it comes to online advertising. And here's what it says. Sometime next year, which is this year, Facebook will likely have maxed out the ratio of ads to organic posts in people's main Facebook news feeds. That means to continue to grow its ad revenue, Facebook will be more dependent on getting more people to use Facebook more often and getting advertisers to pay more so they can put those ads in front of those people. What? Did you hear that, guys? Facebook is running out of ad space. So what does that mean? That means there's more competition, and when there's more competition, ad costs go way up. We saw it with Google, and we're gonna see it here with Facebook. So what are you doing to leverage that? I've got a couple of ideas for you. One, make sure you're using the best Facebook ads for your business. If they're saying that right now it's the Facebook news feed, those organic ads are in heavy competition, try placing your ads elsewhere. Try the video stream. Try the right side. Try Instagram, okay? Try a different kind of ad because they give different preference to different ads. And that's gonna help you kind of break out of that a little bit. But what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna have to find a place to advertise. So we already talked about YouTube. We talked about looking into podcasts. I mentioned Instagram. It's definitely worth a shot depending on where your customers are. My favorite place to advertise is Pinterest. It's so untapped. And as many times as I say this, people think, no, I don't think my customers are there, until they try it. And they're like, what? There's so much power in Pinterest promoted pins. So you've got some options, but keep in mind that this is coming. And so it's really important for you guys to make sure that you don't miss out on these industry relating trends. So with that, guys, definitely use these industry trends to your advantage so that you can stay on top of the competition, know exactly where the market is going, and leverage this for your business. Thanks again for watching. Catherine Sullivan with Marketing Solved. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.